Didn't want to make this video, but unfortunately I'm just getting tired of the whole YouTube front. Anyway, we've got one last episode to get through. I'll discuss this at the end of the video as to why I'm quitting YouTube. I warn you now, I'm gonna need gloves for this one. Basically, I'll explain the job in hand. Got a Baxi 100, I think it is. The expansion vessel's flat, and I came out because it was losing pressure all the time and diagnosed the expansion vessel hose is blocked, so we'll have to replace that because you can't really clean them out. You'll see why. So I've got one of them to replace, and whilst I was here doing the landlord's gas safety check, the gas hob is not fitted correctly. Well, it was at some point, and someone's changed the oven and just literally rammed the oven in, and it's hitting the gas pipe at the back, lifting the gas hob up. So we've got to replace that, but that's why we're going to need gloves, because this house ain't the best. I'm breathing. It's just not down at all, and that's because of the oven. So we'll undo these two screws and slide that out. No handles. Mad. So yeah, it's hitting that pipe there, so we're just gonna have to shorten this really. Take it out of that isolation valve, which is falling to off. Maybe that's the only way they could get it on, don't know. And raise this up so it'll clear that. That's what it's hitting. I'll tight that. I don't understand how they've done it. It's like the connection off the hob is rigid. Doesn't seem to move. Oh, darn. Now that's out, I've swapped that round so it falls to off now. This will drop down. I just need to try and... That bracket came off here, which is... I want it ideally in that corner to pull it down, but... There's nowhere else I can bloody put it. Gonna have to drill a new hole. X marks the spot, just so there's somewhere for the screw to go in, and I can be able to screw it down to the worktop then. Hopefully. I'm gonna try and hold this with a towel, it's not brought the grips. I don't want it spinning around and ripping my hand to shreds. That's on hammer. Please God, work, man. Thing is, look at that screw's a bit long, mate. That's the one I took out. Let's not use that. Take two. Get off my glove. Shit. That pulled down then. Oh mate, that smells better. Right, now I can start by piping it up. I'm going to get a female lined copper fibre washer, bit of gas PTFE around that thread, tighten that up, then we'll work our way down. Ah! Oh, it's never funny, it's never funny. Don't know why they call it a funny bone. Long street elbow. I'm gonna go into there. Hopefully that'll be short enough. And we'll cut that off there. Idiot, wrong way around. The colour of nuts. That's in. Done. Need to do a tightness test now, which obviously, Jesus Christ, the gas meter is in this cupboard. Fantastic. Right, let's do this tightness test. That's passed. That's back in. Virgin relight. I'm gonna need 2 hands now. There's no way I'm gonna be able to span that. Then we'll move on to that piece of shit. Low water pressure. Shock horror. I hate these. These are the fucking equivalent to Tech. And this is the hose I've got to change. Disconnect right at the back down there on this pin and that there, but we'll drain it down by the filling loop first. Right, before we do this, we've got to remember to take the pressure out, otherwise when I disconnect that end it's going to go boom. So we'll just relieve the pressure out of this vessel. In. Hey, that clip's coming off all right. It's leaking actually, that. It's wet through. Beautiful. Oh, for God's sake. I'm gonna need 2 hands again. That went everywhere. For God's sake. It's emptied, so I can't understand why it's being a pig. It's just what's left in the bloody vessel. Right, I've put that end in and spun it up there because it's trying to empty the vessel all over everything. Now this is the more difficult one. You can see it back there. Pull that clip out, pull that out, slide the new one in. The sharp 90-degree angle makes it so you can't frigging clean them out. Horrendous that. Perfect. Ignore the drip. That was from earlier. Pressured it back up. All looking sound. Bang the heating on. See what happens. BE8, beautiful. Get me out of this. Oh. Right. Solid as a rock, mate. Completely blocked. That's what happens when you put stupid 90-degree angles on expansion vessel hoses. And the system's not clean, so I suppose it's not. That's what the manufacturer would come back with, but still. not a bad little job in the end. Let's get on to the next one, which is a leak coming through a ceiling. It's not a decision I've taken lightly, but the growth just isn't what it should, well, what I feel it should be. There's channels which started off after me and they've surpassed me on subscribers. So I know you shouldn't look at anyone else's numbers, but I just feel like, my content's just not good enough. Obviously, I'm not quitting. It's April Fool's. Yes, I know it's after 12 o'clock, but it's a bit of light-hearted fun. I'm not quitting. No, not yet anyway. I'm joking. I've obviously placed this right back in the middle of the video for the people that watch the intro and then skip to the end. Shame on... In fact, no, I'll explain it. I'll explain to them at the end why I'm so disappointed in them. We're not quitting. Let's carry on. That's helpful. I've already took the carpet up and found it. This Denso tape was around. It's the boiler condensate. Anyway, hopefully I've got enough couplings. It's not so much the elbows, it's the couplings. Yes, even if they have to be black. Oh, there's water in it. Shit. Shit, Dan. Get under this, please. Hold up. Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course I didn't bring the towel up. Ugh. Got some tissue now. Get out. No water on that side. Nice. Nice. Probably going to work from this side that way. I apologise for the noise. The customer is obviously on a work call. Very exciting one. Yeah, at least the fittings will fit on. Sometimes overflow pipe is different sizes. I don't know why they start leaking these overflow fittings. They're not made for condensate, I don't think. But I don't think they've actually brought anything else out that is suitable. Plenty of glue on it. Give it time to set as well. Just make sure you're twisting your fittings after you put your glue on as well. It helps just make sure the glue's run completely all the way around. Don't normally put them on inside of fittings, but belt and braces on this one. It's not help that needs propping up really to give the fall. Bit long. The hell, Dan? That's not going to work. I'm trying to make a packer. Save going getting wood out of the van. In fact, I know what I'm going to do. I ended up cutting a piece of wood just to prop that side up because it was kind of sagging, so the condensate water would have had time to sit on the fitting. I don't know if that's why it's attacked the glue and that's why that elbow started leaking, I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm going to cut this episode here now because it's probably going to be long enough. I did put a poll out a few months ago asking what length videos people wanted, and between 15 and 20 minutes was the top highest percentage of votes, so I'm going to try and keep them to that length. Thank you very much for watching. As usual, don't like it, don't subscribe, and don't come and watch again. Catch you on the next one. Shame on you if you've skipped to the end of the video, because I've sneakily put in my reasons for giving up YouTube in the middle of the video, so you have to watch it. It's not smack bang in the middle, you have to try and find it. But shame on you for looking at the intro and then skipping to the end. You naughty, naughty people.